One of bronze medal match at BlizzCon between Sweden and Finland. Hanamura, everyone's favorite map. Let's fucking go. Sorry, I didn't mean to curse to anyone that I just offended with my harsh language. It's been a long day. It's funny that like the sponsors go from like ROG to Corsair and then suddenly like DirecTV out of nowhere. I do some sub-bots tonight, hopefully. Depends on how tired I am after this. So offended, I'm sorry. Figured. Classic defense. No Reaper, just McCree. I'm down though. Maze Zarya is pretty standard, I'd say, at this point. Finland's running double sniper, triple sniper technically, I guess, which is strange. I guess they're just gonna go for the combo. I mean, Graviton Dragon combo is pretty safe. You'll eventually get it, and if you use it, there's never... I mean, most teams aren't running Zenyatta, so you don't have any way to counter it. But it's definitely a good idea, it's just a little risky, I guess. And Himsy's going to switch to Mei. I guess they want to run the counter Mei strat, but... I'm interested, I guess. Interesting. Because they're worried so much about this wall, but like the wall, I think they messed up the wall here. Like Tavik messed that wall up, and then now their Mei pick is like okay, but it's not the best. Like Himsy hasn't burned a cooldown here. I would have liked for him to have walled off the Reinhardt there and they just kill him, but they're playing it safe, I guess. That's a good wall though, for sure. You can tell Himsy doesn't play a lot of Mei though. He definitely shouldn't have died there, and he definitely should have gotten the kill on the Reinhardt. That's a big mistake, but it looks like his teammates are cleaning up. The initial wall wasn't bad though, because it kept the heals off that Reinhardt, so the Reinhardt eventually went down, I think.
Yeah, it started with that late Mei wall from the side of Sweden, and Finland's able to just break in with...
Himsy's gonna stay on Mei here? I hope he switches. I don't know if he's gonna switch though. Mei is good, like don't get me wrong, but it's just not a Himsy hero. Himsy 100% shouldn't have died on that push, and that Reinhardt should have definitely died alone. But Himsy's been playing so much Roadhog for so long. Now it's Blizzard versus Nano Boost. This can go either way. It depends on how much they dodge the Blizzard. Tavik throws it out here. Double kill, so they're just going to hold. Sweden's going to hold here. Good news for Finland is they didn't use anything. And they forced IDQD. No, IDQD's still been on McCree. I think he high noon there. So 2 ults for no ults. Sweden's still in a good position, but Graviton can kind of trump every single ult in the game. It's like a weird concept, I think. Yeah, the Mei Blizzard freeze thing, I'm pretty sure was the thing, but people are saying it isn't based on the VODs, but it looked like to me that it was freezing too fast. Easy kill, don't use ults. Saini kind of beefs here. This sound barrier was really bad. He used it after 2 people already died. Like, you have to know that you're going to lose. This is really the problem, though. Like, Finland's going to have a hard time even pushing this point. I mean, they have so many ults now. Like, they wish that they still had that sound barrier. That was a mistake from Saini, but you can't really... I don't know. It's whatever, right? They're at World Cup. It's a show match. Not the biggest deal. I don't even know if he's a Lucio main. What do I think of that McCree positioning? It's really good. Like, if you have a Mei to boost you up there, it's definitely worth it to do. I would even argue that it might be worth it to go back into spawn and pick Mei just so you can put someone up there. Because that spot's such a bitch to deal with. I feel like Himsy hasn't had any impact on this game yet right now. And pushing in this side against the Mei is kind of the same thing that happens on Anubis, where you can really get screwed over. I mean, pushing against Mei is just hard. Yeah, see, so they fake right, which messes up Tavik, and now Tavik's wall is messed up. So, like, this is the best opportunity I think they're going to have. But look how much time they've wasted. Like, Finland's taken 2 or 3 pushes already, and they haven't used ults. And Sweden's taken, like, 2 or 3 fights and has used all of their ults, and now, like, what are you going to do? Graviton Blizzard, how do you win this fight? You're just going to get rolled. They nano boosted the Reinhardt, but it's too late, I think. Yeah. I feel like they went a little too all in there. Finland. You have to like initiate with a pick. You can't try to counter ult after your team's already screwed. If your team's stuck in a graviton, like you're obviously not gonna win. And honestly, Himsy should have been able to wall off that graviton that screwed them, but again, I don't think Himsy's a Mei player. And it kind of comes out here, right? Like, I feel like he hasn't had any impact yet on this game. I don't even know where his Blizzard was that fight, because he used it. And the boost was unnecessary, yeah, so I mean, like, I think that they wanted to win on that push, but didn't know how. See, Tavik's beefing his walls for some reason. Like, he keeps beefing his walls. Zay ults, Coco has ult. You can't push upper into a Mei, it's just not a thing. They're kind of getting the ult economy back in their favor, though, now, Finland. Like, that was a decent push for them in terms of resetting the game. Himsy switches to Genji. See, like, you can tell that Himsy's hero pool isn't that diverse. Or that deep, rather, I guess. Like, I don't know why he doesn't just play Roadhog, honestly. I've never seen him play Genji before this. Because I haven't really seen him play anything that's not Roadhog. I like the Reaper there coming back to save his teammates, and I really like that charge out from Linkser. Linkser played a really good Reinhardt this entire tournament, I thought. For someone that's not a Reinhardt main, I thought he was probably the best Reinhardt in the tournament of the non-Reinhardt mains. They played that pretty well, but you can't fight into Blizzard and Graviton combo without Blizzard and Graviton combo. They have nano boosted Death Blossom, they have nano boosted Dragon Blade for next push, they have nano boosted Winston if they want it. They don't have a Zarya anymore, which is interesting because I think running non-Zarya into Mei is really hard. But they just need to find a way to bait them onto the point right now. Because they know the wall's coming, so it's a matter of like getting through it without giving up too much spam damage. That was a good push from them though, they baited out the wall really well. It's a crazy sleep dart actually. That sleep dart just won them that fight. I'm pretty sure that they would have lost if Chips didn't hit that sleep dart. I don't like this like post, like, I don't know, the time to get hyped about that was 2 seconds ago, I think. It's just like awkward that they're screaming about something else. Taimu goes back to McCree, which I think that they should have done earlier, to be honest with you. Running Reaper's good, but Reaper without Zarya kind of blows, I think. Yeah, I didn't really like the Reaper at all, especially once they got rid of, like, that was your time right there. If you couldn't make that push work, then you have to switch something up. So this last minute switch to McCree is pretty good. Hopefully Himsy can hit a good Dragon Blade, but I feel like, again, like, Himsy's not a non-Roadhog player, as dumb as that sounds. Like, you can see how uncomfortable he is. Like, that was one of those, like, NA ult Dragon Blades. They can nano boost the Reinhardt or nano boost the Winston here. You probably want to nano boost Taimu though, to be honest with you, in this situation. They go with the Winston, but Mafu's having a hard time finding kills. Yeah, I don't know. They looked really lost the entire time. But I think it was Finland just not knowing what to do. I don't know why they wouldn't just stick with the Roadhog. Roadhog's not even that bad against Mei. It's just like, you kind of get screwed over sometimes in the pushes, but if you hit a hook, like, you just win the game. Is there a big skill difference between these players and other top 500s? I would say so. I mean, most of the top 500s I play with don't understand the concept of like ult timings. Most of this game comes down to communication more so than anything else. I mean, top 500, I mean, I'm biased, I guess, because I feel like my hero pool is very deep. Like, I don't want to like come out as like super cocky, but On like a really high level, I feel like I can play most heroes without losing value. But some players are only good at 1 or 2 heroes. And like there's going to be players that can only play 1 or 2 heroes at a high level. And then they kind of they're going to get like phased out eventually when like the league comes in, I think. Because if you can't switch your Winston to Zarya to Reinhardt Tracer or something, you're going to have a hard time competing as the game gets bigger and as the players get better. Like the only good players, I mean, I use good in like a very, I'm not like flaming anybody, but like the only good players I think right now are like Mendo, Surefour, Tavik, Nevik, Soon, and like maybe Coco and Harry, like people that can play everything. IDDQD's up there, I guess. Like the people that can just swap all the time to everything and like not be bad. There's a lot of players that switch and they're just bad. I mean, you can tell when you watch the VODs sometimes that not what they expected, or it's not as good as if someone else was on that hero. You need to be able to switch roles and not lose impact. I meant crew. I didn't mean soon. You're right. I meant crew. I meant crew and Nevix. Like IDQ is okay, but he's not like you don't see him on anything other than Tracer McCree most games. His Reaper's actually not even that good. Coolmat's probably up there too. Coolmat doesn't get a lot of credit though because he's a Zarya player. This is just the power of an uncontested Tracer right there. Nothing really to talk about here. It was on Taimu to kill him, but he just got blinked past. And if Taimu doesn't hit the flashbang, that happens. But I think this just goes back to Himsy. Like, I don't think Himsy's not a Mei player, you know? Like, whatever. Linkster's probably up there too. I think Linkster proved at this tournament that he can play anything. Linkster's very good at this game. They don't have anything. Sweden can dry push this and hope for the best. If Coco or anyone gets a pick, they'll win. But they have to do that, you know. That's all that this next push comes down to. Because this is a good push for Sweden, because there's no ults up on the side of Finland. So if there's ever a time to go, it's right now. But Tavik goes down early, which gives Finland more time here. Now Taimu's going to have ult. They're doing a good job of not spamming. Like Zappis is stuck at 77 right now, while Chips has it. So they have like a little window here. Tavik's Dragon Blade gets nothing there. The kill on the... it's a decent push, but it wasn't enough. That wall was really good, actually, from Himsy. It stopped like 3 people from coming in. Yeah, Seagull doesn't have the hit scan, but the thing... I don't know. Obviously, as you get deeper into like the game, you won't need to swap as much, but I think you should have at least like 5 or 6 heroes that you're good at. Like, there's 22 heroes in the game. If you can't play 6... like, what are you doing? I mean, that's like my logic, but like when I queue top 500, I don't mind playing anything. Like, I'm not afraid to play anything. Like, obviously, I'd not want to play Lucio, but like, I definitely could play Lucio. The only hero I don't think I can play is Genji at like the highest of levels, I guess. But there's a lot of players who have like a really big problem with hero pools. Like, if you can't play hit scan and projectile, then I think you have a problem. Yeah, Seagull's good. Seagull's definitely up there. It's just his hit scan should be better, because there's going to be double hit scan comps, and not having hit scan at all is bad. Like, not being able to play McCree at the highest level on DPS, like I think both of your McCree players need to be insane to like do good in this game. And Reaper too. Like, McCree Reaper is definitely a comp. McCree Tracer is definitely a comp. With this, like with the impact that Sombra might have, you might need a Sombra Tracer. If you don't have 2 Tracer players, that's probably bad. Like, you need to play everything, and that's why I think every single team has win streaks and loss streaks, because they can't rotate correctly. Pause. pause, get attacked by my dog. Classic night. Right, puppy? So angry. I'm so angry. I'm so angry. He's needed to relearn Tracer the whole time. Like, you know? There's never been a time where he shouldn't have known how to play Tracer. Like, if Gods is going to play McCree and Enigma has to play Tracer, that means that what's Seagull playing? You don't have a Zarya now? Like, Seagull Zarya is not that good. So, I don't know. I think your DPS players need to be able to play fucking everything in this game. Even my Reinhardt, like, you guys think that my Reinhardt is bad, but like, my Reinhardt always wins. Because I just play it like I have ult all the time. You know? Just get ult. Like, my Mei is actually so good. What did you agree in my advice to new players to learn 2 characters on each role? Yeah, probably. I mean, I would say 3 even. But the thing is, too, this is like advanced, but it's advanced in like a very basic way. If you can play Ana and Tracer, like, you'll just be better at Ana. And if you can play Genji and Ana, you'll just get better at Ana and Genji. So, like, if you know how a Genji has to fight in Ana, then it changes the way that you play Ana against Genjis, so you just learn, you know? Same with, like, Winston and stuff. You have to learn the heroes that you're good against or bad against to get better at your hero. Crusher 99, my boy. This video, so good. Get good. Become the best. Climb the ladder. Get a jersey. Wind up on a billboard. Get the fat checks. Get all the girls. Serena Williams will wear your jersey. You know? This is your league. Needs like some sick EDM music over the top of that.
Everything that I do in my life is working towards getting on to the big stage of video
Get the videos.
I'm going for first. I won't be happy unless we win.
My name is Andrew Rodriguez, and I go to University of Texas at Arlington.
Tespa. Heroes of the Storm. Get your Genji skins now. November 18th through the 24th. Actually, it's not the 24th. It's like January 1st.
My name is and
Pick Sombra. I'm not touching fast forward, dude. If I touch fast forward, we're gonna be screwed. Look at all these rich people they got on this. This was like Rick Fox, I think Deadmau5.
I grew up in Mesa, Arizona. Gaming was definitely frowned upon.
I would think, gee, what a waste of time. You guys ought to be studying algebra or anything worthwhile.
My parents used to
Listen, Grandpa. See, people like him are the reason why this country's going to shit. You should learn algebra. Like, fuck, what's algebra done for me? I mean, algebra's done a lot, but advanced calculus? Let's be real, guys. When was the last time you guys used advanced calculus?
We started over a month ago, and now we have Tennessee, UT Arlington, UConn, and Arizona State.
I hope you guys are enjoying this as much as I am.
So the work's not over yet.
You don't reach that level without the dedication and the focus.
Rick Fox just looks like a chill dude, man. It's like, yeah.
Determination and discipline is just like succeeding in anything in life. It's intense. That's the best way to put it.
I love Mark Cuban, dude. His attitude on Shark Tank is the best shit. Okay.
An outlet like that where students come together and share the same interests. That's what it's all about.
This was the future of esports that we imagined.
Taking a lot of damage, he blows up in a matter of seconds.
Wow!
Low on HP, but the Void with the they are going for the core. They're going to be able to save it in time, and it goes down. GG.
Wow! Woo! Hey! To the top. Buy all the Blizzard stuff. To the top. What's the name? Crush 99. We just watched this.
Depends on what you do
Why'd they repeat this? I feel so bad for everyone watching this.
Get good with it.
Get good with it. Come the best.
Get it on a team. Get it on a big monthly check. Make your whole city know.
I hope my checks say Crusher99. Like, not your actual name. The check is actually going to say Crusher99. Get my name changed to Crusher99.
Well, that's up to you.
Get a new social security number for Crusher99. Name my child Crusher99 Jr.
Watch World Cup is sponsored in part by Intel, T-Mobile, Nvidia.
To the top. To the top. The Overwatch Frog Cup brought to you by Coca-Cola, T-Mobile, and Intel. And we're back.
Updated, we had a small computer issue, but the integrity of the game has been preserved because
Get it tattooed. Oh my god. Can't bring you guys anywhere.
But in the meantime, guys, we do have a lot to talk about because we had one full
Oh my buffer.
where we saw Finland assault unsuccessfully against
Your child is Crusher98.
They were both completely ran through. We just saw, obviously, for Sweden, their IDD.
I was kidding, I didn't mean it.
Finland.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that.
Again, as we've seen many teams so far struggling to
Hello.
more, and a lot of it was down to the fact that the ice walls were just absolutely on point.
I mean, it's pretty standard. We've actually run a little bit of examples of this on Hanamura as well.
To the top.
Maybe if we have a chance, we'll see. But the point is, and then obviously you have yourself an isolated 6v3 situation, so it's a bit of an easy fight there as well. I mean, we can have a look at it now. Next one up, and we'll have a bit of fun with it.
What? What?
Is Sweden's push?
Ah, that scared you. Thanks, Crackster. Thanks for the sub. Really appreciate it. Get some fire in chat for this guy. Ooh, play-by-play breakdown. Look at that. Winston killing that Lucio.
Still an issue, and Zane's up on top. He's been skating a little bit, if you notice that as well. But he eventually does drop down, and that's where IDDQT picks him up. But notice that, look how far IDDQT.
I like this. This is where I would come in. You like pause the VOD, and you're like, oh guys, if we see here, it looks like the Lucio's caught out of position by this Winston, and we have a play-by-play coming in with the May, the Lucio, and I don't know what this is. That's the May. I don't know what this is. The Torbjorn. This is a weird angle though. One thing that I will say about the spectator mode is that I wish, first of all, that these names were legible. I can't read this. I can barely read this. And I feel like they need player icons in this game. Like in TF2, I want to say soldiers had like a rocket or something, and scouts was like the shoes with the feathers coming off of them, and like that was how you showed scout, like the Achilles shoes. This game needs that for sure. Like there should be like an icicle or a snowflake or something here, and like Lucio should have, I don't know, speed boost or his hair or something. But it's hard already just to tell what's what. Like this right here is Zappis, but just looking at this, like what? This isn't an Anna to me. This is a what? Like I don't know what this is. And even this, what's this? Is that a tracer? That's a tracer. Like it's hard to tell. I think the game needs some better information here. Even if it's like something that you can toggle would be really, really helpful. Because I know that this is Tavik and he's playing Genji, but I'm supposed to know that that's a Genji, you know? But I don't know, that's just some feedback. But this would be a really good time to draw. It's like, oh, they come in here, IDDQD comes around the back. You like get out the pen, you say like, oh, the tracer's coming from this angle, Winston's coming from that angle, Tavik's coming from this angle, they all collapse here, and everyone dies. Bam, bam, bam. Dog is really mad at me.
Already been dealt with. You can usually come across the top here and straight on through, especially if you're a tracer. Obviously, your blink patterns make it a little bit hard to follow. You did see yesterday that the Chinese
See, like they're drawing this line, but no one's even going this way.
can be a little bit tricky to make work. But already we're in disarray here. Old mate Linkser not having a great time here. When you take the Reinhardt out of the picture, the defending team has very, very little to sort of gather up behind, and you're always going to be guaranteed a very chaotic situation here. Mafu also is very important to be looking at, but again, he'll get taken down. We can roll the clip, and you can just see how it rolls through with IDDQT picking up Saney. Saney drops down. IDDQT has a lot of freedom here. You can even see Tvik as well. He's off on his own. So these two flankers now can do a heck of a lot with it. Linkser finally wakes up, but IDDQT's already massacred the rest of his team. Doesn't connect the charge, and by then it's already too late.
to see Coco at the top there, just like, well, I've cleared the top. I got really nothing else to hit because the side he's just kind of killed them all already. What's going on, man?
Well,
Maybe
you know
take some
what,
practice
guys?
from Miro.
Hey, thanks for getting us all updated. It looks like our match is ready, so we're gonna give it back down to the casters and get right back
Woo!
to the action.
Thank you, Rachel. Going right back into the game. You see the beauty of the pause feature. We're able to just jump right back in. That same situation we were in.
3,
We can actually just
2, 1. Let's go.
the Blizzard. Now you see Linkser will have an Earth Shatter.
This is such a momentum changer, like that much time down in between the game. Finland has to full hold. I mean, you don't really even want to full hold if you're Finland, because if you tie, you have to play the map again. That's how the tournament worked. Almost like you want to throw just so you don't have to play Hanamura one more time. I mean, that's how I would see it. Maybe I'm biased because I hate this map so much. It's an awkward fight. But I think that opening pick was really big. Because it got Taimu. So now they just don't have DPS. And once one of the DPS players was down, it was just an easy push. One thing, I just want to point this out. If there's a sleep darted person on the ground, like a Reaper, this is like only for Reaper, right? There's a Reaper on the ground and you're a Tracer. I see people do this, and like I've done it before. But if you see a slept Reaper, don't pulse bomb the Reaper if he's slept, because you're not gonna get the kill. You gotta like pulse bomb the floor next to him, and you'll get the kill. Because the pulse bomb will wake him up, and then he'll hit shift. But this happens in my pubs a lot, where they'll like pulse bomb the Reaper, just like put the thing on the floor. It does the same amount of damage. End rant. Pushing with the Mei, did they hold? It looks like Finland held. And we're gonna switch heroes. What's he going? McCree maybe? Yep.
So Taimu's going to go over to McCree. You've seen him make some fantastic plays on this hero throughout the tournament. Now,
This is a cool push. There's not really much counter to it. You don't really see it coming. There's no good angle for the Mei to hit the wall there.
a little bit of different approach, using the Mei wall to get the entire team up there. It's the Mei wall elevator, and now they're going to the left. They have a sound barrier up, so Sweden, they're going to just blitz in.
Zabe just ate so much shit. Like, he should just sound barrier right now. He's like at that point where it's risky because he might die.
Here we go, sound barrier underway. Yeah, but the Blizzard comes in.
Good Blizzard. Zebo gets a kill. Game is easy. It's so hard to push this map, man. Look at Linkser, man. Linkser's just so good at Reinhardt just randomly.
You see from the teams here where even though Sweden definitely has more experience on the tank side of things, it can still be very difficult getting in on the second point on Hanamura, because the key thing is that it's not just about winning the fight. You have to win the fight almost flawlessly. If you lose 1 or 2 people early on, the odds of actually taking it can be pretty rough. And now they have an initial draw where they have to deal with time. Time, though, almost getting poked down from chips.
They're going for the same push again.
Time, of course, very well acquainted with each other as players. And you're going to see Sweden go with the same means of attack. They're going to use that Mei wall to boost.
See, now you have to go because wall is down. Like, if you dick around in this corner like they're doing right now, I don't know what they're waiting for. Like, nothing magical is going to happen. Like, all of this time that they're wasting is really bad. Because now they have to back out and wait out the Ananuke, and then they should push without the Ananuke up. But they're going to have wall now, so you have to go. Like, okay, that was obvious. Awkward. It's like very awkward. Linkser charged in, or Coco charged in and just died. But they're dicking around too much. Relax, lady. I know, we'll go hard after this game. I'll walk you for 5 minutes. I know you have to pee. We'll get through this together. Did we spam fire in chat for Crackster? Because I'm pretty sure we didn't. I need more fire, guys. Look, my dog's getting antsy. I'll walk my dog for like 5 minutes after this game is over. Sebo has a good Graviton here. I don't know if he's going to take it. He's kind of baiting his team right now, though. IDQD gets a 2-man high noon. That shouldn't even happen. The fact that happens should just be enough for them to win now. Zebo still has Grav. It's like, this is such an awkward fight because I feel like they could have won if that Graviton was better. But Zebo gets like caught out. He doesn't get caught out, but he gets like distracted way too long. But it looks like they're still winning this somehow. Tvik gets a double kill. IDQD, I watched this live, this like exact moment, and I got pretty mad. Because he baits the entire team. Tvik gets like a triple kill or some shit. But he could have just dropped down, blank flashbanged that Mei, and the Mei would have died. But he waited so long, and then Himsy does that. Like, he had so much time to do that. And he wasn't giving Chips any way to heal him, too. Like, Chips could have easily kept him alive if he just committed harder. Like, he baits way too hard. Like, Tvik is actually carrying right now. But it's not enough. Like, Tvik gets another kill. Tvik gets up. Tvik's like on a 5k now on this push, which is ridiculous. But he shouldn't have had to have done that. I don't know, that was crazy. Mei's really good though when you're good at Mei. I think he headshot the Tracer on the way out. But yeah, that was map 1. I don't know. It's Hanamura. Comes down to who gets picks. If you get picks at the beginning, I did UKD at a 2-man high noon. GG easy.